Hey everybody, what's up? It's Taylor Janet. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a video dedicated to time management. It's 4.0 season and your success in school, particularly college, is really dependent on how you manage your time. A lot of people have admitted that one of the most difficult transitions from high school to college is learning how to properly manage their time, and I definitely think that time management is one of my stronger suits. I'm really passionate about being productive and not wasting time. I don't like my time to be wasted. I don't like to waste other people's time. This video is definitely not just for college students. It's for college students, high school students, middle school students, adults. If you have a job, these are just things that you can do to help maximize your time and get better results. Number one, take advantage of the daytime. With huge gaps of time in between your classes, it is so easy to want to take a nap, to chill with friends, any of that. But people tend to work more effectively during the day than late at night anyways, so use that time in between classes to get an assignment done. Do not, just don't do it. Don't wait until the night before to start an assignment. Even if this assignment is super easy and it takes like 2 minutes, just don't put yourself in that situation. Something important could come up, the power could go out, or like your friends could all want to go turn up and you have to sit at home. Like, just don't put yourself in that situation. Get it done at least 2 days before and you won't have to worry about it. Number three is something that I learned mainly in college, and I think that if I had known this in high school, it would have helped me so much more. And that is to start studying for your exams on day one. Studying the night before, even a few days before your exam, is not going to help you get that grade you want. If a subject is difficult for you, you need to take those concepts learned in class and review them bit by bit every night. So, for example, chemistry is a class that is hard for me. So whenever my teacher teaches something, I make sure I go home, I review it, I watch a Khan Academy video, something fast. It literally takes like 20 minutes to review a topic every single day. But then when it comes time for the exam, you do not have to cram and you're not going to be wasting your time studying because it's just not going to help you. Number four, whenever your teacher says something, you need to write that down. Get yourself a planner, and that planner is going to become your best friend. Okay? Planners are great to keep track of your homework assignments, your academic assessments, and your social activities. So you want to make sure you write everything down to keep track of everything and so that you don't forget. Number five, do not do your homework with your friends. This sounds so cutthroat, but I promise you, if you're doing your homework with your friends, you will not be giving that assignment your undivided attention. Therefore, you are going to be working at least half the speed that you're normally working at. Just in general, I find that working with friends is going to slow you down. You need to be by yourself and just get it done. Just be like, hey Delana, like, see you in an hour, I'm gonna go do some homework. Then when you're done with the homework, you can go hang with your friends, but like, mixing the two is never a good idea and you're just asking to get distracted. Number six, find yourself a homework spot, because ultimately being in your room is really gonna only want to make you go to sleep. You might take a nap, get distracted. No, you don't want that. You want to have a place that is open 24 hours, not too far away, like easy to get to, and that you could just sit down, no distractions, get that homework done. For me, it's literally this random place in the science center, because our science center is open 24 hours, so I know I'm not going to get kicked out. I don't go to the library because, one, there's a lot of people that I know there, I can get distracted. Our library is also so far away, so I don't want to worry about having to walk back in the dark by myself because it's technically not on our campus. Number seven, if you have a teacher who posts an assignment online or like assessments online, you need to check that regularly. I know that in college, a lot of my teachers do like online textbooks and post the homework online, and that takes a minute to get used to because a lot of times the teachers aren't going to announce it. The assignments are just going to pop up. You're not going to get an email, so you just need to check that regularly. Stay on top of it, and as soon as you see it, get it done. Number eight, take your phone, turn it off, and just put it away. Honestly, like, I promise it's not that important. Out of sight, out of mind. Because you might say, oh, I'm just gonna scroll on Instagram for like 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes leads you to watching YouTube videos, and like, where did the time go? I know for me it's not good enough to just turn it off and like put it off to the side. I really have to physically put it out of my way so I don't see it light up, because I don't want to think about my phone because I know I'll get distracted. Number 9 is to prioritize your homework. Write out all of your assignments that are due, and then I usually prioritize my work in order of what is due the soonest, and usually like how difficult a class is or how afraid I am of that teacher. Let's be real. Number 10 is to treat yourself. Give yourself something to look forward to when you finish those assignments, and only if you finish those assignments. Whether it be like buying that cute top you had your eye on, or maybe going out for ice cream with friends, like little something that can really just make you work harder to inspire you to keep going. 11 is take your syllabus that the teacher gives you and actually use it. A lot of times teachers put the big assignments or even like daily homeworks in there. So take all of those assignments and put them in your planner. Number 12 is to make a to-do list. Anyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with to-do lists, and I usually like make 2 a day. I usually make one every night with what I need to accomplish the next day, and then I usually make another one right before I start doing my homework of all the assignments that I want to get done in that chunk of time. Number 13 is to time yourself and give yourself an allotted amount of time to work on your assignments, and there's 2 like hacks to this. You need to give yourself more time than you actually need because you don't want to ever be behind, and 2, I just really think that this is effective because even if you're like the slightest bit competitive, you're going to compete with yourself. So for example, if a math homework assignment takes you 35 minutes, you need to write that down for 45 minutes, set a timer for 45 minutes, and make sure you get that done. I know for me that definitely inspires me to work fast, not get distracted. But just don't get sloppy when you do your work. Obviously, that always helps me stay on task. Number 14 is to take productive breaks that don't require your phone. For me, if I have a big chunk of time, I could maybe go work out. If I don't have that much time, maybe I'll just take a quick walk around campus and go right back to my spot. But taking a break is really going to help you clear your mind. If you're like sitting at a desk for like 7 hours, you're going to start to slow down. So give yourself a minute, just chill, think about something else, and just take 5 minutes for yourself. Get up, move those legs, build up those endorphins, and I promise when you get back to do your work, it's gonna start going fast again. Number 15, doing work on weekends is just not an option. For me, I see the weekends as time to get prepared for your classes and just set yourself up to be ahead. I usually use Fridays as my homework day, and I just knock out as many homework assignments as possible. Saturdays, I don't do any work. I leave that day for me, for my friends, like just chilling. And then by Sunday, I am chilling, I'm relaxing, hanging with my friends, but I'm also gonna allot myself like 2 hours at least to study and make sure I'm good for Monday. Oh, I like this one. Number 16 is to multitask. In college, I always feel like I don't have a lot of time, and then I learned how to effectively multitask. So if I'm doing my laundry, I sit in the laundry room and I bring an assignment. So that way I'm getting my laundry done and I'm getting my homework done. Or while you're doing your homework, you could put on a face mask, a hair mask, so when you're done with that assignment, take it off, you feel great. But then you don't have to say, oh, like, I gotta get this homework done, then I gotta do my laundry. I think that it's easier to do your homework when you're doing something else. And I don't mean like watching TV, because that's no. But if you're doing something boring, like doing your laundry or like putting on a face mask, I think that that's a perfect time to get work done, and then you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Number 17 is do your hardest homework assignment first, because let's be real, it's probably the one you're procrastinating about, and once you get that done, you're gonna feel good, you're gonna feel motivated, and it'll help you get through the rest. Oh, 18, I like this one. Okay, make a fake deadline for yourself. If you know, in your soul that you are going to wait to the last minute, you need to make a fake deadline. So if a teacher tells me that my big paper is due on October 9th, I'm gonna have that written in my calendar as due on October 7th. Because 9 times out of 10, I forget that that's not the real deadline, and I work for that. And then when I'm doing that assignment on October 6th, maybe, I get it done, but then I have 2 days to do whatever I want with it, and I'm really not rushing on that paper. Number 19 is again college directed, and that's you cannot make every social event. I hate to break it to you and to be that person. When you're in college, there's going to be so many things, not just on the weekends, but like the weekdays too. There's always going to be something that you want to go to, and you have to think about what you actually want to go to. You just need to remember that you came to college for a reason, and that your academics come first forever and always. Your parents did not pay for you to go to that concert. or to that party. They paid for you to get a high GPA, so just keep that in mind and just know that there's always going to be something. And so maybe you don't go to that event on Tuesday, but on Saturday you have all your work done and you don't have to think about it. Treat yourself then. Just you can't go to everything. That's it. 20. Don't compare yourself to other people. And I mean this in a time management sense. What works for you might not work for other people. So for example, if it takes Susan 20 minutes to do her math homework, but it takes you 45, that's okay, but you need to account for that time. I think the best way to explain this is with an example. Let's say you're chilling with your friend Susan and you both have work to get done, but you're just watching TV, and then Susan's like, oh, I'm gonna do math tomorrow because it only takes me 20 minutes. Don't do what Susan does, because math could take 20 minutes for her, it could take 45 minutes for you. Just think about what works best for you when it comes to time management, and don't let anyone else dictate that time. You need to set a study schedule that's best on you. Alright you guys, that's my 20 tips for helping manage your time better and maximize productivity. I hope you found this helpful. I know that these are all things that I genuinely do myself. I know these are all things I do myself and they work for me. If you have any other suggestions for time management, leave a comment down below and I'd love to hear them, because like I said, I can't stand the idea of wasting time. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a huge thumbs up, and if you like these college/life advice videos, let me know, because I got you and I've definitely learned some of these things as I go. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos. I post here on YouTube every Thursday, and like I said, in December I'm going to be posting every single day, which is gonna be crazy, but we're not even gonna think about that. Let's get through midterms. Thanks again for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next Thursday.